Hello, I'm Andi Singh and I'm going to read to you day by day for the month of November what awaits you. Let's start with Tuesday the 1st, and this is for Taurus. Those in Taurus, for Tuesday the 1st of November, it's a day that's not very easy going for you. Don't show your arrogance, respect traditional areas, respect your superiors. And the evening session warns you about being dominating or warns you that you may attract difficulties if you are not very cooperative to others. So Tuesday the 1st of November, don't show arrogance, and in the evening session, don't dominate. Otherwise, it's going to be a troublesome date for you. Wednesday the 2nd of November is a much better day. It produces a lot of support for you. It brings about opportunities for you in all areas of life. It makes you lucky, so it brings support for you. And whether in career or business areas, or whether in romance or love or family areas, you are going to do very well. But after about 7 p.m., there are planets who are moving in which are very unfavorable to you. They bring sudden and unexpected problems coming your way. So the evening session becomes very uncertain. And if you're socializing, don't be erratic of behavior and don't be rebellious and don't show your temper. Otherwise, the evening session can be easily spoiled. Although the earlier part of the day is very friendly and offers you good opportunities. Thursday, the 3rd of November, is another difficult day for you. It produces difficulties with your superiors at work, difficulties for people you're doing business with. It brings about stubbornness from others, and if you yourself are dominating, then it makes matters even worse. So lie low, flow with the tide, be agreeable. Leave the negative areas for consultation on another day. The evening session can make you very hasty, very impatient, very argumentative. You will tend to say the wrong things. And if you do, then you attract a lot of difficulties as well on the 3rd of November in the evening session. So if you are going to socialize on the 3rd of November in the night session, tell yourself you'll have to be very agreeable, otherwise you attract problems. Now, being hasty, impatient, I also worry that there's a danger of having accidents of some kind on the 3rd of November in the evening session or the night session. So be careful. Friday, the 4th of November, is a very difficult day for you. It brings opposition from anywhere, personal areas, love areas, career areas, business areas, and it also makes your own personality very rebellious and very disagreeable. So watch out that on Friday the 4th in the office and business areas, you only get bad news. You need to lie low. You need to leave important discussions for another day. Or if you must have the discussions on Friday the 4th, then try to be agreeable. The evening session is very helpful. That's from about 7 p.m. onwards. Here, people who agree with you come into your life. You get very lucky in social areas. But if you're working late, for example, then from 7 p.m. onwards would be the time to speak to your superiors or to talk to your colleagues, and you'll find that they're very agreeable as well. The evening session, very helpful, and love areas are very possible to bloom as well. So be active in the evening area. Saturday the 5th is a day where a lot of stress will be seen. And a lot of difficulties in the stressful area are related to agreements which turn to disagreements and arguments, and therefore the day session can produce a lot of difficulties for you. Hastiness and becoming very restless are also part of the problems as well. Go slow. Think twice before you do or say anything. That way less problems will tend to happen. The evening session is much better again. So from about 7 p.m. onwards, you'll find that some support comes, the period turns more agreeable. So use the evening session to communicate, and you will find that the earlier part of the day, which was very disruptive, now becomes more manageable. Sunday the 6th is a very good day for you. It's a good day in the sense that Everybody agrees with everybody. Whatever you want is being done. Support comes from all round. And love areas and romance areas and family areas, you can do very well. The bonding is very good. So go ahead and improve these areas. If you are working or if you are still talking to business people, you can also do very well. It's a good day, although Sunday. Do communicate if you can with those you are doing business with or with your colleagues, and you will see a lot of agreement is seen. But the evening session is a bit disappointing in the sense that it turns to bring delays in what you want, and a lot of problems of the past can occupy your mind as well. So try to lie low during the evening session, otherwise you may even find yourself getting depressed. Monday the 7th of November is a very good day for you. It starts very nicely, produces support. You can talk about travel, you can plan travel. You will see that all the areas of career business become very agreeable. But there are also planets that are building up, and from about 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. onwards, these planets who are building up start to gain ground, and they bring very bad news or they bring disruptiveness. So there are also planets on Monday the 7th that provoke you, and therefore your temper will be seen, and you will tend to be very, very confrontational as well. The evening session becomes worse. So tell yourself that if you are socializing on Monday the 7th, you have to be very polite or things are going to be very regrettable. And also a danger of accidents if you are too daring. So watch out that the earlier part of 7th of November is better. The latter part of 7th of November is a bit dangerous, so lie low. Tuesday the 8th of November is a very frustrating day for you. Try to be agreeable. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't be confrontational. Past problems make you depressed. You find that hurdles and obstacles are all over the place. So go slow and tackle things one at a time. Don't let them get into a mountain. One at a time, and you'll be able to cope. The evening session also warns you that you may appear to be arrogant, and teamwork can be very poor as well. So the evening session also needs you to be controlling yourself so that the 8th of November doesn't turn out to be too much of a disappointment day or night. Wednesday the 9th of November, a really bad day for you. It's a day where anything you do is very provocative. Well, that's the way others are going to find you. And anything you say, others feel very disturbed or disagreeable. So do less and say less. Listen more. Be more agreeable. Go with the plans that others have. You'll find that obstacles to everything you do are seen, and easily a confrontational result can be seen. So in personal areas of romance and love and family, big disagreements can appear. In areas of career or business, you also can be at loggerheads. You tend to be the victim on Wednesday the 9th of November, so you cannot win. So try to lie low. The evening session is better. It produces support for you. So if you're working late, you can find solutions. If you talk to your business dealings people after 7 p.m., you'll find them more agreeable. Socializing seems to be better, but these planets who trouble you in a confrontational way and produce a personality of you which is very quick-tempered and saying things which are not what people want to hear, they are going to be there throughout the 9th of November. So even when socializing, take the soft approach and you'll do better. Thursday, the 10th of November, a difficult day for you again. It produces a personality of you which can show arrogance, wanting to be in the limelight. It can produce you to be dominating, and that makes you a person others don't like on the 10th of November, which is a Thursday. So be the opposite, be approachable, flow with the tide, speak in a soft tone, improve your teamwork, and you will find that the 10th of November, day or night, can be improved that way. Friday the 11th, a very good day for you. It starts very well, produces support in family areas, love areas, romance areas. It produces a desire to change for the better or plan changes for the better. Career, business areas also very good. So push yourself forward. But as the day moves on, there are planets who move in which are very rebellious, and so they tend to make you behave very rebelliously, very erratically. A person who seems to be off the rails suddenly. And as the evening comes, and things can become worse. So if you are working late, watch out that a good day earlier can be spoilt in the evening session or the night session. And if you're socializing, watch out that you attract a lot of antagonism from people, and that's probably because you're behaving in a very rebellious way in the evening session. So be more tolerant of others in the evening session and you'll do much better. Saturday, the 12th of November, another difficult day. It produces a personality of you which is very stubborn, firstly, wanting to dominate. And so if you're working on Saturday, the 12th of November, try not to do that. You will also be very hasty and very impatient and argumentative throughout the day, and especially in the evening session. So try not to do that as well. Flow with the tide and tell yourself to be agreeable in as much as you can. Leave important discussions which may produce a conflict to another day. If you do it on the 12th of November, you will only attract conflict. Evening session, go slow, otherwise you may even have accidents on Saturday, the 12th of November. Sunday, the 13th of November, a difficult day for you. It starts off in a very bad way. It can produce accidents, it can produce verbal accidents, saying the wrong thing at the right time. It can produce a clash of personality. So on a Sunday, the 13th of November, if you are working or if you are talking to business people, tell yourself that you have to have traditional support only if you have traditional approach, which means be polite, especially to people who are older than you. Otherwise, they will not be helpful to you at all. The evening session is much better. After about 7 p.m., friendly planets are seen as well, and they help you to become luckier in socializing or dealing with colleagues or dealing with business people as well. A good time to socialize on Sunday the 13th, but remember that you are always seen as rebellious on the whole of Sunday the 13th. So be polite and be approachable, and you'll overcome that. Monday the 14th, a bit better, but still stress is seen, and still you tend to be argumentative, and still you attract disappointments from people. So a stressful day is also seen. Go slow. Think twice before you say or do anything. Otherwise, you'll have to go back and apologize or do things all over again. Speed will also produce accidents on Monday the 14th. So go slow. Evening session is much better. And friendly planets can make you, if you are working late or if you are dealing with your colleagues on a late basis, the evening session can bring solutions where earlier it was more argumentative. And if socializing, you'll find that travel plans are made very nicely on Monday the 14th in the evening session, and you produce a lot of people, meeting people who are very helpful. So socialize by all means on Monday the 14th, but don't argue too much. Tuesday the 15th, an excellent day. It's an excellent day during the daytime, but during the evening session, problems are seen in. So I can see that in the month of November, you are attracting not a perfect day so far. So listen to my advice and operate the way I advise you to, and you'll make the month of November good enough. So let's go back to Tuesday the 15th, an excellent day to start with. You become very lucky until about 7 p.m. when depressive planets move in and past problems that bring past problems to confront you also move in. So it's a very frustrating evening, but a very good daytime day. In the daytime, talk about your plans, do a bonding with colleagues. If you are meeting your people of a family area or love area for lunch, for example, you will do very well. Evening session, try not to be provocative and be friendly, and that won't be so bad either. Wednesday the 16th, a very good day to start with. It's a day where a lot of friendly planets are seen, And travel plans or traveling on the 16th of November is a very lucky time to do so. It also produces some intuition from you, and you'll be able to use the 16th of November to think about people and whether they are on your side or not. The evening session is a problem. So while the morning-afternoon session for Wednesday, the 16th, brings a lot of opportunities and progress, the evening session from about 7 p.m. onwards brings a lot of clashes of personality, a lot of difficulties with in terms of argument, and a lot of opposition and confrontation. Now, throughout the day, these planets who cause all these negative things are around, but it's only that they gain strength in the evening session. So watch out during the evening session that the earlier part of the day which produced good things can now suddenly produce negative things for you in the evening session. Let's now move to Thursday, the 17th of November. It's a very slow day, so you might as well get ready for delays and obstacles and hurdles for areas of progress. Go slow. By going slow, it just means that think twice before you make a move. Past problems are also seen to hound you, whether on a personal level, which means romance or family or marriage related, or on a business or career level. So it's a frustrating day where news comes which is not so friendly. So lie low. The evening session also shows that you will tend to be arrogant or confrontational and not so approachable. So the whole day is where something is bothering you very much, and you are not going to get much support, whether daytime or nighttime. So you might as well improve your teamwork if you can, that's for sure, but you might as well lie low. Friday the 18th of November turns to be a very bad day for you. Confrontation, opposition, that comes very readily. Accidents are very possible. Arguments are very quick, especially if you are provocative. So you can provoke people and others will also provoke you, so you are easily provoked yourself. A very negative day. Important things shouldn't be discussed